Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you tonight for well, this is for an album review. This is for the last Foo Fighters Marathon Studio album review for Foo Fighters Concrete and Gold that I just got done listening to. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, Dave Grohl singing in it was pretty good for the beginning of it. T-shirt wasn't a bad song, but it wasn't memorable, to be honest. It's not something I would go crazy over, but the song Run was really good. I really like that song. It's the song that's after T-shirt, and it leads into the next song, which is Run. And it's pretty good. I really liked it, and sorry for my yawning. I tend to do that sometimes. I don't know why. Uh, but Run was a really good song. I love Dave Grohl's vocals performance. I think if I'm saying it right, Grohl. Uh, Vocal performance in it. Uh, with this kind of screechy screams, and then he just normally sings. But leading up to that, the first intro to the song with the "We Run," and then it gets very fast and very heavy, and it does drag out for a bit, but it's worth listening to. It's one of my favorite songs off the album. Uh, Make It Right was not that impressive, but it was alright. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. And sorry for yawning again. I don't know why I'm doing that. It just. Ugh. Just trying to make better videos, but to do that, I need to stop yawning a bit. The Sky is a Neighborhood. I think the chorus is kind of memorable. But when he goes, the sky is a neighborhood. It's not a bad song. It's just not a great song. It could be a lot better. But, crap. I am just yawning so much tonight. It's actually about 6:30 where I'm at, I believe. A little past 6:30. But then you get to La Di Da after Sky is a Neighborhood. I do like the lyric banging on the ceiling, keep it down in the Sky is a Neighborhood. So it's actually a pretty good lyric. I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, some of the execution in the song ain't that impressive. It's kind of a doled out track. Ugh. Which, yeah, it kind of makes me yawn a bit that it's like that. But Lottie Da's the next one, and I like the guitar riff in it. And then Dave Grohl's screaming in it a bit, and then singing normally sounds pretty good. Dirty Water was kind of boring, to be honest. It wasn't bad, it just felt really too mellow. And then Arrows comes back making the song. It's like a comeback song to their normal, clean, rockish kind of roots they're known for. Then Happy Ever After 0 Hour is back down to the mellow shit again, which I'm like, oh, great. Like, here we go with their mellow shit. And then Sunday Rain was kind of boring too, so it was alright, but not impressive. The Line was another return to them coming back for the rock sound that they're known for. And then Concrete and Gold ends the album very, very, just doled out. Like, you just want to. It just wasn't that great. It's like you want to yawn to it so much. Like, I'm like, okay, this is kind of boring of an album. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad album. I think it's okay. Overall, I think the execution of this album didn't fare too well. I think Medicine at Midnight, the new album's better than this one. Just probably by a star of a rating, or 1.0 of a rating, better than this one. So overall, I think Concrete and Gold by Foo Fighters is okay. It's not that impressive. It's could be a lot better. I was gonna give it a certain rating, like a 7, but I don't think it deserves a 7. So for a score, I think I'm gonna give Foo Fighters Concrete and Gold, the final Marathon studio album, a 6.5 out of 10. It's I have mixed feelings about it. I don't hate some of the songs off it. Like, I think my favorite ones I'd come back to is The Line, Arrows, La Di Da, and Run. Everything else, not that impressive. It's alright, just not that impressive. It could be a lot better. And they kind of exhausted their strong points and their weak points, and they hit a lot of misses with some of their songs, and took a lot of missteps with some of their songs. So I'm just like, you can do much better. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the the final Marathon studio album review I did for Foo Fighters Concrete and Gold, if you liked it. And if you liked this review I made for you guys tonight, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for a track review, I think, tonight, for Myles Kennedy and Stride track review. If I don't get around to it tonight, it's going to be tomorrow, right after I do the Reason Why episode tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that. I got a certain live stream to go to tonight, or I'm going to try to go to the live stream tonight. I don't know for sure. But yeah, this album would have been good. It's just, it didn't fare well with me, to be honest. Some of the songs just felt boring and very draggy-ish and just doled out. Some songs are kind of dull too, meaning the same thing, boring. So it could be a lot better of a record, and I'll do the Judas and the Black Messiah movie review hopefully tomorrow. I don't know for sure. If I don't do it tomorrow, you'll probably have to see it sometime during next week. Because I've been slacking on doing movie reviews, because I haven't found any interesting movies that I care to review. But, because in the movie section of this channel, movies that are coming out this year, there's not going to be a lot. It's going to be like 2020 with the movies that came out last year. All boring. And uninteresting. There were some that were interesting, but the ones that weren't were just iffy to like. And there were some good movies, and then there was quite a bit of bad movies last year. Because 2020 was a terrible ass year. And I'm glad it's over. But it ended 2 months ago, so I think it ended alright, 2020 did, but it didn't end to the point where COVID's gone. So once COVID's gone, then things will get back to normal. But it's going to be hard to get back to normal because we had to deal with this virus for a while. And we're probably still going to be living with this virus for quite a while. I don't know how long, but I hope it ends soon. Because I'm just like, I'm getting tired of wearing a mask. But I got to because it's mandatory. I hope you enjoyed this album review for the last Foo Fighters Concrete and Gold Marathon Studio album review I did tonight. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.